Hello, Aries. Happy Monday. I hope you enjoy this reading. I am trying to do quicker readings, but we'll see how it goes. The song you got for your reading today was You Are the Reason by Calum Scott and Leona Lewis. You have had a bit of a running storyline for a while now where it's a bit like either you or the person you're connecting with, one of you has maybe been a little bit of a player or perhaps had a lot of different relationships, experimented a little, or even kept trying to have relationships that just didn't work out. Kept kind of getting a bit trodden on in love. So one way or the other, it does feel like you are quite experienced in terms of different relationships, and you've really figured out what you want. You've I think a lot of you have kind of found your person, and you're like, this is my person, and possibly they feel the same way about you. So we will see what comes out with the cards. It may be the same story, it may be something different, but that was the song that played for you for your reading. So let's find out what is going on for Aries for Monday, please. Aries for Monday. Again, these are kind of timeless, so if you do come to this reading and it's not Monday, don't worry too much. When this reading finds you, you meant to hear it, basically, is the way it works. And there you go, you've got your card already. So home, earth. I've been picking up on this a while for you, wanting to feel grounded, wanting to feel stable, wanting to feel wanting to settle down is kind of the way it's coming through. Wanting to kind of, I feel like, you've been on a lot of journeys, you've explored, and you've kind of, where your heart is, I think. And it doesn't have to be a relationship. It can be a, a workplace, or where you want to live, or, where you want to move to. Just, there's this feeling of like, I've kind of tested the waters of a few places. I've done a bit of trial and error, and I've made my mind up now. I kind of know where my heart lies. I know where I want to kind of settle down in, kind of thing. So you've got 15. 1 and 5 makes 6. Sixes can talk about difficulties that you're dealing with, things that you're sorting out in your life, things that you're kind of cutting out, or reassessing and amending. So for some of you, you're just at home. You're just at home, feeling pretty grounded, waiting for things to flow to you, I think. So let's find another card for you. So what else do we have for Aries for Monday, please? Maybe working from home for some of you. A lot of people are doing that right now, so it's kind of an obvious thing to say, but if I see it, I'm going to say it. Right, I'm being told to look at the underlying. So co-create, fours are about, again, stability, foundations, kind of making things firm and grounded. So you're really grounding something, or you're coming to ground, mending. So it could be that you are fixing an old relationship, possibly, looking at what went wrong, what you did right, what can you do better the next time. You could just be fixing things. You could just be fixing things around your house. Maybe it's a case of, well, if I'm stuck at home this weekend, maybe if I'm stuck at home this week, I can make myself useful. I can fix that leak under the sink. I can, I don't know, paint that wall that's got a bit scuffed. So it could just be that you're just kind of fixing things. You're in a bit of a DIY mood, maybe. Yes, or some of you, it is mending a relationship. Sometimes as well, this card talks about knowing what can be fixed and what needs to be replaced, basically. So maybe reassessing, can I fix this, or do I need to kind of scrap this and kind of move on to something new? So however that fits for you, right? Maybe it could be a relationship, maybe it could be some kind of situation in your life. It's like, do I want to put the effort in to repair this situation, or am I kind of done with it? So I'm just going to kind of shift all these cards up a bit to give myself a bit more space. I think I need to do that. I did it in I actually did Libra's reading first, because I was planning on doing quick readings for the later half of the zodiac and full readings for you guys, but that turned out to be a 40-minute reading, and I was like, right, okay, well, looks like I'm doing everybody this way. So let's go. The heart of the matter, please, for Aries. What's the heart of the matter for Aries, please? Thank you. 8 of fire in reverse. No communication and no action. So right, okay, I'm going to get the full spread, and I'm going to do your energy with this deck, and then I'm going to do external energies kind of affecting you. So we'll find out more about what's going on. There's no particular placement other than this being the heart of the matter. So let's go. So what else do we have for Aries, please, for Monday? Thank you. Three of Water. Excuse me, that's the Three of Cups in the regular tarot. Another card, please, for Aries. Another card, please, for Aries. Now, normally with this deck, it's the Good Tarot by Colette Baron Reid. You don't read reversals, but I am today. It suits my purpose to do that today. Six of Air, just in case you were aware of that and you were like, why is she reading reversals? It's because I'm choosing to. Two more cards, please, for Aries. Thank you. That is two cards. Beautiful. That one there, and then that one there. Yeah. No, other way. Okay. There we go. So you've got the Three of Air and the World. So you've got two threes there. You could be making a decision between two different people, two different courses of action, or somebody is doing the same to you. You could have got yourself in a bit of a three-party situation, a bit of a love triangle possibly. Not necessarily, but just seeing those two threes, that could indicate that. So an external energy affecting the Three of Cups and the Six of Swords, please. The Ten of Cups in reverse, yeah, not happy with something. Six of Air, or someone's not happy with the situation. Queen of Cups there, she's being held back as well. The Fool, that's your energy there, but this is an external energy, so it's someone else who's in a Fool energy. And then one more card, please, external between the World and the Three of Water. Ace of Wands, okay. Yeah, somebody's holding back. All right, I'm going to have a quick review of these cards. I'm just going to kind of pause and have a look myself. Oh, just be careful that you're not getting too down in the dumps there, too stressed about this situation. When I was shuffling this deck, the Sandpiper Spirit did fall out, which says be playful. So it's like try not to take life too seriously. And I know that's hard because I can see heartbreak here, unhappiness here, holding back, not being able to take a leap of faith possibly. Yeah, just watch out. Just watch out for if you start to feel your mood slipping, if you start to feel that despair. Maybe come up with some contingency plans for what you can do when you do start to feel a little bit down in the dumps. Maybe create some kind of inner alert system to recognize the warning signs that you kind of tail spinning a little bit, and have maybe a list of things that you can do to kind of not break the mood, but lighten that load for yourself. So if you find you get stuck in your head, what can distract you? Playing music, watching a movie, going for a walk. If you're feeling like very low energy, something I really find helpful if I'm feeling a little bit low that day, a little bit kind of I can't be bothered, I don't want to do anything, I give up, that kind of energy. Sometimes you can think, well, how can I help future me? And you can write a list of jobs, very small jobs. It can be like wash the pots, hoover, brush your hair even, really small things. Make a list of things that you need to do, and basically force yourself to do one of them. Like force yourself to be like, I'm going to help future me. And you might be like, that was easy, I'm going to do one more thing. And sometimes that's all you need to kind of get yourself moving again, get yourself out of that slump. So that's just something I do that you may want to try. It may help you, it may not. I know, again, I always randomize music, and sometimes a song comes on that I just can't resist dancing to. Going out for a walk really helps because, I don't know, it's just being in nature, and just putting one foot in front of the other sometimes. Stick your headphones in, listen to a podcast, listen to some music, or even just listen to the bird sounds, and just that process of putting one foot in front of the other. Sometimes that can be enough to kind of get the juices flowing, get the endorphins going again, and just get you out of that slump. So again, it's different for everybody. We all have things that work and things that don't work. Different things can work and not work on different days, but having a bit of a plan of things that you can try is really useful, I think. If there is this awareness that you may have a bit of difficult energy to kind of deal with from time to time. Obviously, if you're stuck in it, do reach out for professional help, or friends and family for support if you feel like you just can't get yourself out of that slump. All right, I'll be back with you in a second. Okay, Aries, what I'm seeing here for you is that there is someone in your friendship circle or group or community, the people around you, the people that you associate with in some way, which is symbolized here by this Three of Cups. So the Three of Cups is a card about celebration, coming together, community, a group of people who connect. She is kind of juggling these three pearls though, so there's something to the pearls. Again, somebody could be juggling three different people, or you feel like somebody's juggling you with others. There's a sense of, well, let me go to this Queen of Cups. So there's a sense of this person that's around you. I feel like you have a friendship with this person, or a love interest, or you want to take things to the next level. I feel like you really want this person to make a move towards you, is how I'm seeing it. You're not moving. You are in this Eight of Fire energy. So the Eight of Fire in reverse is saying there's no movement, there's no communication, nothing going on. Like, it's kind of like at a standstill. There's something that's at a standstill within this relationship. So I feel like this is you kind of like almost like crossing your arms, kind of refusing to look, almost like it sort of feels like you want this person to come towards you in a way. So it's like, can I mend this relationship, or is it broken, is kind of how it's coming through. Mentally, I think that you're moving on. Here's this Six of Air. So this talks about mentally moving on from a situation. And I feel like the reason you're moving on is because whatever this almost like stalemate energy, or this waiting, or whatever this energy is, you are feeling quite emotionally heartbroken here. You're feeling, the Three of Aries, the Three of Swords, it talks about thinking about situations, and when you think about them, there's quite a lot of pain associated with it. So emotionally, I feel like you're really struggling with something here. And again, she's kind of got her arms crossed over her chest here. So you can see the similar pose here with both of these people. So you're trying to protect your heart space. You're trying to protect your emotions here. And you're trying to move on from, I feel like, a relationship where perhaps you felt like you were juggled, or you felt like there was no movement because it was emotionally painful for you. So this World card talks about completing a cycle, or learning a lesson, locking down something. Again, you've got another three. 2 and 1 makes 3. I think this is definitely either a love triangle, or somebody's juggling you and another person, or, ow, my heart just really leapt then, or you are juggling 2 people. So take it as it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. It's not going to be for everybody. Third party situations, they don't necessarily mean somebody's juggling 2 people in a relationship. Sometimes it can just mean somebody has a different obligation elsewhere, so they can't come forward towards you at this time. It might be they're taking care of a sick parent, or they've got a child that they need to look after, or they've got work responsibilities. So sometimes it can just be a third factor in this relationship. It doesn't necessarily mean this person's cheating on you or anything. I just want to make that clear, and I'll come back to why in a minute. But you are ready. You're like ready to close down a cycle. I feel like there's a locked door that you just can't get through. It's like you can't connect to somebody's emotions here, or somebody's not expressing themselves. So it feels like you can't get over some sort of hurdle, or through some sort of blockage. So you want to learn all the lessons you can from this and mentally move on from the situation, is the way that I'm seeing it. The World card can talk about travel. You can see the 6 of Air also can talk about movement, travel. So for some of you, this isn't even a relationship. Some of you literally want to go traveling. You want to go on holiday. You want to move house. You want to take a vacation, travel for work. It could be a load of different things, but these do both indicate sometimes like literal movement, physical movement. But this normally is like, I'm seeing, the main message I'm getting with this is mentally moving on from a situation. The World card can also symbolize the internet, the World Wide Web. So connecting electronically. So it could be that you and this person are at a distance. You're at your home, they're at their home. Can this situation be mended? Is it worth fixing, or do you need to let it go? It's kind of the puzzle that I see you dealing with here. I'm not sure you even want to do this. I think because you've got a lot of feelings invested here, I don't think you want to necessarily move on, but I feel like the fact that there's no movement is possibly what's getting you stuck in your head, and it's just mentally, I think, you've got quite a few cards about the mental process. Mentally it's difficult for you to almost get out of your own thoughts and feelings regarding this. You kind of a bit, I feel like you keep going over something in your head. So here, your person though, this person that's around you, they are not happy. So if this person's in another relationship, they're not happy, really unhappy with the situation. If there's a lot of holding back. You can see here her hand is literally tethered. She can't move. This person cannot move towards you right now. They cannot, or they feel like they're stuck. They feel there's no Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords talks about me mentally trapped. I feel like this person is literally being held back for some reason. And you can see here on this Ace of Wands, this is like new passion, a new passionate start. You can see that there's this lock again. So you've got these two locks here. It feels like what's like this is like, it's like it's very dark where they are. It could be that this person's in a dark place. That could be why we saw the Nine of Swords. Like, but they've got that little tiny red rose there peeking out of the hair. So it's like, I feel like they're willing to unlock the heart. They're willing to have a passionate new start with you. Again, it doesn't have to be a love interest. It could just be a friend who you want to go and have an adventure with, you want to go traveling with, something like this. But this person, they have a huge amount of love for you. They have so much love for you. This is the Queen of Cups. This person has so much emotion, so many emotions tied up in this relationship with you. They're nurturing, they're loving, they have love to give. I just feel like they're really being, I don't think it's their choice to hold back. I think they are being held back. I don't know what that is. Again, it could be that there's children involved, or another situation that is getting in the way, where they just I don't know, I feel the frustration, because look, they're not happy. The Ten of Cups in the upright, the Ten of Cups is like, if you think of whatever happiness means to you when other people are involved, happiness shared, right? Happiness with a community. Here's that Three of Cups. So I feel like you've got the Three of Cups, and this person, they feel like they want to come and join, but they can't. It's like there's some kind of obligation that means that they can't move towards you. They can't come and join this group. They can't come to the party. They can't express how they feel about you or this group that you're in. So yeah, they're not in the group. They're out of the group. Ten of Cups. They're on their own and miserable, not happy. And look at all the purple. Purple may be this person's favourite colour. Purple may be significant for some reason. There could be an intuitive thing going on here. This person could be a little bit psychic, a little bit just very intuitive, quite spiritual. So let's have a quick read of this Queen of Cups though. My crowned heart, can you feel what I feel? Can you feel my emotions swirling around me? So it's almost like this person is like, it's like, I can't come to you, I can't talk to you, I can't express how I feel, so I'm trying to send you love. I'm trying to like almost like on the psychic plane, or like from a place of feeling and emotion. It's like they're just trying to send thoughts and feelings to you about how much they love you. It's like maybe they're trying to make you dream about them, or they're trying to, it feels like they're very psychically trying to hint towards you how they feel, what's going on for them, because they can't tell you. My heart just absolutely, it felt like it had been punched. Like the two times this has happened in your reading, so normally I get this little like cute little heart flip, but it just feels like my heart is being punched in your reading. So it says, can you see what I feel? Can you feel my emotions swirling around me? Don't mistake my sensibility for weakness. Don't mistake my sensibility for weakness. That's like, don't take my kindness for weakness, like the Mariners apartment complex, Lana Del Rey. I don't know if that's significant in any way. In my presence, you have to trust your emotions. I know the secret of your heart. I am connected to your feelings. This person knows how you feel. I open a window to your emotional inner world. I have only but love and compassion for you. In return, I don't demand that you care for me. I demand that you care for those around you. As a queen, I have heavy responsibilities. I must watch over all my subjects, but in the same time, I mustn't lose my own self in the process by getting too involved. So I'm learning to control my emotions. This is your mission too. Find the right balance in order that your emotions become your crown, not your burden. So the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Emotions, she's supposed to be very expressive, but for some reason she's not able to be. And I do feel with all these threes and with what that card was saying, somebody has obligations somewhere else. She's a queen, she has her own kingdom to rule. Could be she's got her own family to rule, not rule, but her own family to care for. She's got obligations somewhere else. I'm saying she, it could be she, he, they. Don't worry about the gender of the cards, okay? But she's trying to send you, she wants you to know, she, he, they want you to know that they know how you feel about the situation, and they love you, and they have strong feelings for you, strong emotions for you, they care about you, but they recognize that you too have obligations that you need to care for. You're showing with this Three of Cups, right, this community, you have responsibilities as well. So right now, it doesn't mean you can never come together. Right now, this non-movement means that they want you to go and do what you need to do, knowing that they love you and knowing that you have a place in their heart. But right now, you've both got stuff you need to do, okay? But they love you. That's the main thing that they want you to remember. And I think this waiting, this inability to come together is painful. So this is why you've got this mentally moving on. I don't think you could be traveling to this person. Over here, there's something going on because I'm doing it kind of clockwise. Again, you could be at a distance from this person. You could be thinking about traveling to see this person. But this person here, even though they're being held back, it's like, I think they feel this too. It's they want to take a leap of faith towards you. This is your energy. This is the Fool card. So it could just be that you are totally in their heart, right? It's like maybe they're keeping you safe in their heart. You're locked away inside their heart. But they want to take a leap of faith towards you. They want to take a chance here. They're willing to jump off the edge. They're willing to, if you're thinking, is this person ever going to leave their situation and come to me? They have the intention to. They are considering it. This is like trusting your emotions, trusting your instincts, having faith, and taking that leap of faith, taking the jump, making the move, being quite spontaneous. It may be that they feel you mentally moving away. It may be that they feel your pain, your heartbreak. They're scared they're going to lose you, so they just do it. They just tell you how they feel. They just travel to you. I don't know what it is, but it's like if you are wondering if they would risk, they definitely want to. They are not happy, Aries. The Ace of Wands. So the Ace of Wands is this passionate new start. This person's very passionate about you. They see a lot of creative potential within your relationship, or you see that this person is very creative. It's like you could do something with this person. You could have some kind of like exciting new start with this person. But again, they just right now they're on emotional lockdown because of some kind of obligation that they've already got going on. So I don't think you should give up on this person. I think I understand if you need to not let this connection go. But I think if you need to create some distance here, if you need to disconnect a little bit in order to just be able to focus on what you need to do in your life, right? If you need to focus on your responsibilities, it makes sense that you're mentally trying to distance yourself from this, because I can see that it brings you a lot of emotional pain, because there's a lot of love here between the two of you. You really do love each other. You really do have a special place in each other's hearts, and I don't think anything can ever change that. But I think that this person understands if you have obligations. They understand that this is see you later, not goodbye. This is we'll catch up again one day, but right now I've got things to do. They understand. I think they're sad. They're so unhappy. Oh, Aries. I just looked at the will card, and I was just picking up on this pain. And I looked at the will card, and I heard you mean the world to them. You mean the world to them. They think the world of you, right? What is this, Aries? Scarab beetle spirit. This is your advice. Magic works through you. On the underlying, I'm being told to. I knew I had to look at the underlying. The whale spirit, my heart again. That was more of a flip though than a punch. Whale spirit, trust the great mystery. This is like the universe. This is a spiritual presence that can see from the beginning of time to the end of time. This is, I would go so far to say, is you two have some kind of soulmate bond, some soul connection. With this 3 of water here, this talks about soul family, soul tribe. So it doesn't necessarily, again, it could be a friend, right? It doesn't have to be a love interest, although it could definitely be that. I'm not saying it's not that, but maybe it could be different things for everybody. Look, these two look like best friends. Maybe you were best friends in a different life. Maybe you were literally twins in a different life. So you have this soul bond. You're in each other's hearts, and there's nothing anyone can do about that. But mentally, you're just trying to be able to function as a person and not be in this heartbreak energy all the time, is the way I'm seeing it. I don't know what's going on in the circumstances for you. Let's go to this scarab beetle line 52. I'm totally hung up on your story. It feels like almost like a Romeo and Juliet story, or again, you could just be best friends who you're at a distance from each other. You just want to go out and play together. It feels quite childish. Like, I feel like you two, when you get together, it's like childhood best friends is the way it feels. Scarab beetle spirit. Magic works through you. Oh, I just feel like I can see that you're trying to move on. You're trying to close that cycle and move on. I'm like, oh, it'd be such a shame if you completely gave up on this connection. I don't think you can. I think this is the sort of thing like you could walk away and you could run into this person in 10 years and you'd just be best friends again instantly. You just have that connection. I don't think it can be broken. But yeah, in ancient Egypt, the scarab beetle was revered. For the creative magic of the scarab beetle reminds us that we can bring forth something extraordinary. That's my cat, by the way, if you can hear those funny noises. She's making weird noises at the birds. Scarab beetle spirit reminds us that we can bring forth something extraordinary, seemingly out of thin air. Whenever you let your creativity flow through you, scarab beetle spirit reminds you that spirit has given you the gift of infinite potential. You have an ally as you fashion something new or repurpose the old, for spirit co-creates with you, channeling energy through you so that you feel replenished and vitalized as you make magic with what is at hand. Now is a great time for optimism, for you can accomplish anything you desire and your creative endeavours will come to fruition. Miracles, opportunities, abundance and love will seemingly appear out of nowhere as you allow spirit to work through you and magically manifest what you need. Okay, so watch out for beetles, scarab beetles, even if it's like jewellery or on TV. It may be some sort of sign or indicator from spirit this week to kind of get you on a certain path. So pay attention if you see them. What are you thinking about at the time? It just might be a little heads up from the universe there to show you someone's thinking about you, or to point you in which direction to move if you're a bit stuck. So do watch out for those. Oh, that song as well that you got, You Were the Reason, by Calum Scott and Leona Lewis. Like, Leona Lewis, I believe, is an Aries, if I remember correctly. So, absolutely gorgeous connection there between the two of you. I think that song talks about, like, I would climb every mountain, I would swim every sea, to show you what you mean to me. I think this person would definitely take a leap of faith towards you if you asked, and if you had a solid plan. If you asked them, if you said, like, would you take the leap of faith towards me? I think they would just be like, yeah, absolutely. They might not say it, but they would. Or they want to. But I think really Aries, because you are this kind of full energy. I think if you want to make this work, if you think you want this to be grounded, I do think you might need to have some kind of stable plan, stable. If you both have commitments, it's like, well, you can't just run away from your responsibilities. You can't just full Romeo and Juliet this and just run off into the horizon together. I think you need a bit of a practical approach here to say, well, what am I going to do in my responsibilities, and what are you going to do with your responsibilities? What we need. It's like you need a plan. You need a plan. All right, I don't know, Aries. Best of luck with that. But just remember, this person, whoever they are, they love you so much, so much, and there's nothing that can break that. I don't think. All right, do take care. Best of luck. Do follow me. Do subscribe to me if you haven't already. If you don't mind, that really, really helps me out. If you have any Aries friends or anyone you feel like this is their story, please do share the video. Really, really is helping me out right now to get those views up and to get that subscriber count up. I really appreciate it when you do. But also, if you don't want to, that's absolutely fine. You don't have to. I respect that. All right, guys, take care, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.